Now, the point is those who forecast on the basis of statistical trends in recorded transactions are idiots. Because in economy, financial values attributed by the accountants are usually far distant from any reality. And everyone, is even more so these days, is cheating. They're lying. They are showing transactions as book transactions in dollar amounts, and there's nothing to back it up, except the assumption that some sucker is going to buy this thing out at a higher price with an also worthless kind of payment. So there is, in the most simplest sense, in this simple sense, the worst thing you can do as a forecaster is to believe in financial forecasting, so-called financial market forecasting. Only an idiot believes in it. But as long as there are idiots who believe in it more than somebody else, the somebody else who can swindle a more stupid person into buying into it does so. And therefore you build up a gigantic bubble of absolutely worthless paper. What this means is that you're coming down, that your apparent growth is a result of your collapse. What you appear to claim as growth is actually a product of the fact that you are collapsing. And that's what's wrong with your forecaster, in the most obvious way. There are other reasons for this. If you believe in job sales rather than in value of product and production value, you're also being stupid. The guys who say we're going to solve the U.S. economy by providing jobs, you're not going to solve the U.S. economy, solve its problems by creating jobs. You've got to create productive jobs. You have to control the ratio of manufacturing, which must be sufficiently high and must be sufficiently technologically progressive to sustain the market as a whole. If you're creating jobs without creating productive jobs, you're buying into doom. If you don't understand that technological progress is necessary, if you don't understand that the existence of the economy depends upon the fact that as the economy grows and as we use up the richest concentration of natural resources, the economy is going to collapse unless we increase the capital intensity of investment in production and advance in technology. If you're going to windmills, the windmill as a source of electrical power is a loser. That is, if you take the cost of the construction and operation of the windmill and the cost of pulling it down when it wears out, the total income from a windmill in terms of electrical power is a loser. Whereas if you take the same amount of money and invest in that for that amount of power, in nuclear power, you'll profit. And your productivity zooms. The productivity, therefore, depends upon the increase of the capital intensity and technological progress of investment. It also depends upon the ratio of the number of people in the labor force who are productive as such, as producers, who represent an improved technology at a higher capital intense level. And that the other functions depend upon comparable advances in the technology of services and so forth. For example, medical services, these kinds of things, all kinds of services. So therefore, scientific, technological, and cultural progress in developing the minds and bodies and physical powers of human beings is the only source of keeping even level in terms of the productive powers of labor. So therefore, otherwise you're suffering from attrition. Same as that.